Alright, so, with what's been going on in my life the past few days, I just thought I'd make a video. So I was on the receiving end of some more cyberbullying this past few days. I made the mistake of sending some graphic pictures to somebody, and it was before they're dating any, but afterwards, when they were dating someone, the woman confronted me. I say woman, I mean teenage girl. Like 2 days ago, and she was just saying some really mean stuff about my weight and the way I dress and just my build, the fact I'm a little more masculine, and everything like that. Some stuff that, like, things that I have been told my entire life. But she also insulted my intelligence, which I know I'm intelligent. I'm an engineer. I am going to school for engineering. I had a good GPA in school, and it's one thing that I know that I am. Out of everything, I am intelligent. So I kind of held on to that during the entire ordeal, and that allowed me to have the strength or the motivation, whatever you want to call it, to block her and him, and to go through it without doing anything that I would regret, like cutting. Which I made a promise to someone that's really close to me that I wouldn't cut anymore, and I've been really trying to uphold that, and also for my little sister who's been really struggling with cutting. So I've been trying to avoid it, to try and set an example to show her that even when things get tough, you can get through that. You don't have to rely on that, because there are people that you can talk to and care about. And I really truly know how hard it is. My arms are covered in scars from it, because no matter what people told me, I was going to do it anyway. It's just kind of one of those things where eventually you learn on your own that there are other ways to handle it. But back to the story. So I blocked them, and then the next day, her friend, after I got out of work, I went on Facebook again, and her friend had confronted me and started sending me messages along the same lines, but instead of insulting, she said a few things about my intelligence, but she also was calling me an American swine, just like her friend was, and all this other stuff about my weight. She was calling me Snorlax, telling me I was full of lard, all this other stuff. But what hurt with that more, I guess, was the fact that she wasn't insulting me so much as she was insulting my decisions, which I know that I made a stupid decision, and that started to really get to me. But eventually I did block her as well, which is even harder to do. But I guess the point of this video is to say that cyberbullying, I know, is completely real. I've been on the receiving end of it many times. It's not a joke. It's a real thing. It actually hurts, and sometimes it is really hard to walk away from it. Like, that's what people keep telling you, just walk away. Like, it's not the same as real life bullying where you can't get away from it. But it's not the same, because it's hard to walk away from something like that, especially if you already feel bad about yourself. It's like, oh, well, this person's, I guess, agreeing with me, solidifying these ideas I have in my head, but you need to be able to walk away, whether it's because you have someone there to do it for you and to block them for you, or you are able to hold on to something that they say, like in my case, the fact that I knew I was intelligent, so that I was able to get that strength, that courage, and walk away from the situation. And I know how hard that is, but you need to hold on to something, whether it's something you know that you are good at, like, oh, I can draw, and it's like, if they're making fun of all these other things, it's fine, because you know that you're good at least one thing, and so you can walk away from the situation, block them, whatever, and then deal with it, internalize it, and try and figure it out. But I guess in the end, what I'm saying is, just try and be strong. If you've dealt with a lot of things in life and you've stood up those 99 times that you've been knocked down, and you have this one other thing that knocks you down, what was the point of standing up those other 99 times just to let this one last thing knock you down? That's what I always tell myself. Also have the heart of a lion, the courage of a wolf. I don't know if you saw, but that's what my tattoos say. It was a reward for not cutting for a long time. And sadly, I ended up cutting shortly after I got them. But have the heart of a lion, be proud, be strong, be full of life, and just be ferocious, but in a good way, and have the courage of a wolf. Be strong, have good leadership skills, pack skills, and be able to stand up against anything that comes your way, because you're all loved, and you're all super strong, and know you can do it.